This is the last straw. I refuse to put up with it. You can't force me. It's not fair. It's just not fair. You have humiliated me in the press. Billionaire dismisses wife's servants as divorce escalates.
Erica, this is business. If you contest the prenuptial, you can't expect cooperation.
Cooperation is one thing, but is decency too much to expect? You're a lawyer right down to the bone, aren't you, Tully?
Ronald has every right to seek what's in his best interest.
Then I have every right to seek what's in mine.
Say what's on your mind, Erica.
Forget the prenuptial agreement. I want what's fair. And if I don't get it, I'm instructing my lawyers to do everything they have to do to tie up every dime you've got. You won't be able to buy anything. You won't be able to sell anything. You'll be lucky if you can even cash a check. Won't do much for your big-time real estate deal with the Japanese, will it? And considering your present financial condition, it'll just about ruin you. Wouldn't you say?
You can't extort money from me like that, Erica.
Then I will see you in court.
You wait for me here. Oui? Oh, it's very nice. Oh.
She was nothing but a two-bit, no-talent TV actress before she met me. I'll bury her.
If she goes to court, we are dead, Ronald. Dead. The Japanese won't come near us if they smell even a hint of litigation.
She's not going into court.
Why can you be so sure?
There's $1.5 billion on the table. For that much money, I'm not going to let anybody screw it up.
Oh, hello.
Now, no press.
No, I'm not
No
with press. I'm here to take pictures for the reality company. Monsieur Bosch, let me give you my card. You must want it for one of your parties or something. Oh, would you give this to Mr. Bosch? He would probably want... There are bigger fish in the ocean than you. Although I don't know who they are. The door was open. I hope you don't mind. I'm the photographer. Click, click.
You know, I'm really not in the mood today. Could you come back tomorrow?
Oh, do you mind? You know, it's really a shame the way this man is treating you. You know, we should break more than his photographer.
I was just about to have some tea. Would you care to join me?
I would love to join you. The swallows are up to there getting their morning worm. Isn't the air wonderful? Don't you just want to breathe? Breathe very deeply from your diaphragm. Doesn't it feel good?
You know, it's barely 6 o'clock. She'll probably call the cops for us.
When true art knows no limit, even though we use it to sell real estate. But the light when is so perfect in the early morning, don't you think?
I'm gonna get us some coffee and donuts.
When just load the film for me, this will not take long. Oui. Oh, it's very nice.
As a rule, a man with money figures it's his and his alone until he marries, and then it's half his and half hers. But sometimes there is a contract, a prenuptial before marriage. That means if the marriage hits the rocks, too bad. She gets just what the prenup says and not a penny more. Unless she's got leverage or nerve or both. And even then, she can lose. Sometimes she can lose big.
This is incredible.
What's up, Doc?
I envy any woman who can grow nails this long. Like armor plate and natural. Mine. Well, we won't even discuss mine unless, suffice it to say, we intone a pejorative. Any donuts out there?
I didn't see any. What do we got here, Doc?
Come on, detective. You can tell a crushed windpipe when you see one, can't you?
I apologize, but my x-ray vision isn't working today. So what is it? Is it a frontal assault?
No, a surprise from behind. Do you like this color polish?
Could be darker. You got a time of death?
6 o'clock, 5:30 maybe, educated guess. Killer used a electric cord.
Weapon of opportunity. Extension cord to what?
Everything electric. You missed a spot.
What? Oh.
Wow. It's good to see that you can make it there, Detective. You've been working on your car again? Here, a little bit over here.
It was a minor problem, really. It was nothing. It was, just fill me in, would you?
Sure. Looks like there was maybe one intruder, but there's no prints. Her drawers were emptied out, the closet was ransacked, and it looks like her jewelry is missing.
Pro job?
Let's just say someone went to a lot of trouble to make a swallow burglary.
And you're not swallowing.
I didn't know it showed.
So what do we got, a little forced entry?
Yeah, I got broken pane here on the door and fresh scratches on the lock. It's very classic stuff. Why don't you take a look for yourself?
Wood trauma caused by displaced glass breaking outward.
Right.
Pointed ends of glass turned inward, caused by explosion rather than implosion. So the blow was struck from the inside out, not the other way around.
I thought you said you slept through that lecture.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Rita, who found the body?
Solange.
What was Solange doing here?
If you listen to her tell it, she and the victim were best friends.
Best friends, huh?
Uh-huh.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, hello.
Where the hell have you been? I've been calling you for hours.
I went fishing. What's the matter? What's the problem?
Erica has been murdered.
What?
I just wanted to talk, try to work these things out. Make her see that what she was doing was bad for both of us. Just reason with her. But she was dead.
Have you talked to the police?
Hell no, I got a motive a mile long and no alibi.
What about Leslie?
Look, we had a fight. She went back to her house. You gotta help me out of this thing, Gordon.
All right. Now, look, was anyone else there? Was anyone there that might have seen you?
Yes, yeah, but no. That photographer from the realty company, she was there taking pictures out back, but she didn't see me. At least I don't think she saw me.
What time was that?
6, I don't know, maybe a little after.
What were you doing there, 6 o'clock in the morning?
She's an early riser. I know she was. I thought she might be more reasonable if I approached her alone.
What the hell was the photographer doing there?
I didn't stop to ask her, Gordon. Now, what am I supposed to do here?
Nothing. Don't do anything. Look, I'll call you. Where are you now? You at your office or what?
No, I am in my car, and I'm going to stay in my car until I hear from you.
Chris. It is so terrible. It is such a tragedy. I've never discovered a dead body before. Chris, what am I going to do? And for it to be someone I'm so close to.
Solange, one of the officers said you were here yesterday.
Really? The house is being sold. I came to take pictures for the real estate agent and to have tea with Erica.
I understand that Mr. Bunch was here, his attorney. Anybody else?
No, I talk to them and then I go inside.
What did you and Miss Bunch talk about?
Chit-chat. Girl talk.
No, Solange, did she seem upset about anything? Was she worried, scared?
Well, she, of course, was worried and upset about the way her husband was treating her in the divorce, but not scared. She was very confident.
Confident.
Oui.
You tell me anything else?
I arranged to come here again this morning to take more pictures. Sunrise here is so dramatic.
Thank you, Solange.
And then I left because, Chris, I had to make an appointment with the editor of the Sentinel. He wanted me to write an exclusive on the Bunch divorce from Erica's point of view. But I guess that is gone as well.
Solange, I didn't know that, you were a writer.
Well, isn't everyone? I was hoping to trade that story for a weekly gossip column I desperately want to write.
Did he go for it?
He said their divorce was a dead issue now. Can you imagine such lack of creativity?
Well, I think he's right. And now the real issue is murder.
But of course. Well, of course, I thought of that, but I thought, no, I cannot take advantage of someone else's misfortune. After all, she was my friend. It's not my style.
No, Solange, I'm gonna want to see those photographs you took this morning.
Oh, but of course, I will have my new assistant print copies for you.
Yeah, that's right. How is Dwayne working out anyway?
Wayne. Art can be taught, but talent is another matter altogether, don't you think? If I can help you further, don't hesitate to call.
Serious nut.
Excuse me, wait. Jean, Solange. Sorry, Jean, listen, I've got the most incredible idea. Since I am the one who discovered Erica Bunch's body, why don't I do an exclusive on her murder? Yes, isn't it? I'll be there. Okay. Sometimes, Wayne, it is not enough to be creative. One must also make things happen.
Gordon,
Yeah, it's me.
where have you been?
I went back to Erica's house. I'm concerned about the photographer. She could come back to haunt us.
She didn't see me.
Look, I don't want to take any chances, all right? I want you to go back home. When the police get there, this is what I want you to tell them. This is your alibi.
I will see you back at the lab. I finished for the day. Oui?
Oui.
I hate to see you this way. Is it because of her?
No, of course not.
Isn't there anything I can do? Come on. You know I can be really good at making you forget the rest of the world. Why don't we at least try? Please.
Excuse me, look, I'm Sergeant Lorenzo. This is my partner, Sergeant Lance, Palm Beach PD. Look, we'd like to ask you a couple of questions, but if now's a bad time, we can come back.
Not at all.
This is my fiancée, Miss Hill. Leslie, honey, would you ask Arthur to bring these nice people something cold to drink?
No, thank you. Mr. Bunch, this is a little difficult.
It's about Erica, isn't it? Well, bad news travels fast, and these days, people are standing in line to bring it to me first.
Yes, sir. Did your wife have any enemies? Anyone that might have wanted to see her dead?
Well, that's okay, Sergeant. Erica was still technically my wife. The divorce wasn't final. No, I don't believe she had an enemy in the world.
Well, she wasn't exactly the nicest person in the world.
That's true, Leslie, you're right. But murder, I don't think I know anyone who could do that.
No, I had heard that your separation was less than friendly.
Well, Erica signed a prenuptial agreement when we were married, and now with the divorce, she was trying to contest it.
Sir, where were you, say, around 5:30, 6 a.m. this morning?
Fishing. With my attorney, my friend, Gordon Tully. He's got a gorgeous big boat, twin engines, galley, the Cabaret.
Got a location?
Neptune's Cove. It is the best kingfish spot in the entire coast. How do you do? I'm Gordon Tully. I have the exact location if that's what you want.
Sergeant Lorenzo, this is my partner, Sergeant Lance. No, why don't you just go ahead and give us an overall view of the whole morning?
All right. We fueled up around 5 o'clock. We had our lines in the water about 7:15, then a little bit before 6. I'd say 10 of 6. We received a distress call from a 40-foot Bertram that was dead in the water. We called and relayed to the Coast Guard. I'm sure that they have that in the log. And then around 9:30, we had really had our fill. We were back in the slip before lunch.
Any more questions?
Yeah, did you guys catch anything?
Well, despite what Gordon says about Neptune Cove, it was a nice boat ride.
Oh.
Well, I guess that just about covers it.
It's a shame about Erica. Despite all the problems with the divorce, I really had a fondness for her.
Come on, Gordon. We already lit the candles for St. Erica.
So what, the two of you didn't get along?
Well, let's just say that I agree with God's punishment.
Well, I think God had a little help in this one.
That is a beautiful ring, isn't it?
My engagement present.
I'd say it's what, about 7 carats?
8.
And you can bet that gigantic rock on Leslie Hill's finger is not any part of a prenuptial agreement like Erica's was.
You don't know that, Rita.
It is something that I feel right here. I know the type of woman that she is.
You know, why is it that when it comes to police work, I mean, you live and die by hard evidence, but when it comes to emotional stuff, you just kind of go on a whim.
No, a gut feeling is not a whim. I mean, you solve cases on a gut feeling. You buy shoes on a whim.
Do I detect just a little bit of jealousy involved?
No, the only thing involved is dislike.
Ah.
I just never had much time for women that go after other women's husbands.
Lance, Lorenzo, what's on the agenda for today?
Well, we were gonna head down to the marina. We got a couple people we need to talk to.
Good. Some uniforms doing a door-to-door. They turned up a woman who saw one of the gardeners tearing out from the estate shortly before the body was found. When you two get finished playing with sailboats, you might want to run that down. Oh, by the way, you two know a gossip columnist at the Sentinel, a Salon?
Yeah.
She called, demanded to speak to you or me.
Really?
She's a photographer, actually.
She found Erica Bunch's body.
She wanted to let us know that her assistant had been mugged. It seems they smacked him upside his head, took his equipment, his film, everything. So she won't be delivering those pictures you were expecting.
Okay, thanks, Lieutenant.
Oh, by the way, she's kind of excitable, isn't she?
A little. Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
So you think he was mugged for the pictures?
No, I think he was mugged because he was some dweeby little guy with about $10,000 worth of camera equipment slung over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Perfect target for a crime.
Well, we got all the crime scene shots that our photographer took, so we're covered.
Excuse me, Mr. Peterson.
That depends on who wants to know.
Sergeant Lorenzo, Palm Beach Police Department.
What can I do for you?
Well, sir, the dock master said that you were a liveaboard. Is that correct?
What, am I in violation of something?
No, absolutely not. Nothing like that. I'm just trying to find out. Were you on your boat early Thursday morning?
How early?
Between 6:15.
I was here.
Did you happen to notice if that 50-footer directly across from you, the cabaret, was she in her slip?
It's in and out of here all the time. Why don't you go ask the old bat over in number 6? She's always poking her nose into everybody else's business.
All right, thanks.
Hi, you Al?
Sure am.
Right. I'm Sergeant Lance. I spoke with you on the phone.
Oh, yeah, right. Here it is. Tully's boat, the cabaret.
Great.
Yeah, I remember he was waiting for me when I opened at 5. 64 gallons of diesel number 2. Took on some fresh bait and soft drinks.
Did he have anyone with him?
Not that I remember. Of course, it's busy around here that time of the morning. I probably fueled 2 or 3 smaller boats while he was filling up. I'm sorry, I just don't remember.
No, that's all right. How much fuel would he burn on a trip to Neptune Cove?
Let's see. Yeah, he came back in right before I closed for lunch, and I filled her up. It was 51 gallons,
Right.
3/4 of a tank. That's about what it would take.
3/4 of a tank. All right, thanks. Hello? Anyone home?
Well, let's go see if anybody's at home. Well, I can't tell from here. Sure.
Hey, Chris.
What do you got?
Take a look at this. Very interesting, huh?
Anything on the water line?
Yep, it's here, stem to stern. Check. And it's diesel fuel.
All right, here it is, all right? Financially strapped husband gets his loyal friend to help plan and carry out troublesome wife's murder. That's not original, but, you know, it plays.
Onions?
Yes.
2 years. Well, I mean, it could be easy enough, you know? I mean, maybe Tully bought the fuel before the murder, right? So he establishes a time. Then he goes and he pays by credit card to get record of it. Goes a short distance out to sea, he dumps enough fuel to make it look like he traveled to the inlet and back.
You check with the Harbor Patrol?
Mm-hmm. 3 fuel slicks that day. One just a mile from the marina.
What about the call of the Coast Guard?
Well, that could have been done from the slip for all we know.
They scan the ship-to-shore frequency looking for a distress signal, then they relay it like they were actually there. There's no way to tell.
You get my point.
Oh, now see if you can get my point, right? Now, why is a guy who was smart enough to make billions of dollars so stupid that he offs his wife while the whole world is watching his soap opera divorce?
So maybe he didn't intend to kill her, right? Maybe he just couldn't wait anymore. Or maybe he just lost his head.
Maybe he didn't do it.
Maybe. So did you ever check out the Gardner League?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. All right? I ran all the outdoor help through the department computer, and one name almost blew the circuit.
Who?
David Allen Ray. Now, this guy, he's got 11 priors for residential burglary, all right? 1 for attempted murder. What do you think the method used was? Telephone card.
David Allen Ray?
Officers! You see anything?
He's going out the back window.
Look over.
Police, hold it! Put it down! Now!
Get the right to inside. Anything you say can, and we'll be using this to a court of law. The rest of the staff have been fired, Mr. Ray. What were you doing there?
I came back to get some tools and stuff.
So which is it? First you said you borrowed the stuff, and then now you say it's yours. It's a little too tough for you there, Dave?
No. I brought some tools from home. Is that okay?
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like you're jerking us around. Does it sound like that to you, Sergeant?
It's exactly what it sounds like to me. And I hope to hell that's not what you're doing, Ray. Because with your previous record and my partner's impatience, this could get seriously ugly for you.
You weren't there to pick up your tools, were you? You were stealing the tools.
Bun owed me for a couple of weeks' work. He kept giving me this dodge. I need to go see his old lady about the money. She's telling me I gotta go see him. I just decided to take some stuff and trade, you know. A lawnmower, a couple trimmers.
So Mrs. Bunch caught you and you had to kill her?
No way, man. You're coming on too fast for me. I didn't do anything like that.
You were seen highballing it out of there yesterday morning. Your truck with you driving.
No way. I didn't kill anybody.
You guys ought to be investigating that witch that was having a cat fight with Mrs. Bunch night before last.
Time out, Ray. You're losing me here. So, who was having the fight with Miss Bunch?
Her hubby's new squeeze, Leslie Hill. I mean, the way they were going at it, I figured she'd kill her before the night was out.
And you're sure it was Leslie?
Yeah, I saw her. I was looking through the window. 10, 15 minutes.
Ray, what were you doing there? You'd already stolen the tools yesterday morning.
Well, I got a load that night, too. I mean, it's a couple weeks' work, guys. Come on. I mean, that's a lot of tools, you know?
You wanted to see me?
You didn't get all the film.
I got everything the kid had.
There were breaks in the lot number sequences, maybe 2, 3 rolls.
I'll find them.
Do that. Somebody's life depends on it.
Wipe away your thoughts. Think only of how you feel. Separate your body and give in to my touch. You are completely relaxed in my touch. You feel my touch. You need my touch to focus in your thoughts the mountains of sand, dry, white sand. Touch them with your hands. Slide your fingers deep into them, push against them, feel them move. Soft and firm at the same time. In all that sand, a single grain. Look at it. Feel it. Be that tiny piece in all the other sand, rubbing against it, moving with it. One moving thing. One big mound. Pieces just alike, moving together. One moving, rolling, shifting. I think someone's here to see you.
We'll come back to this in a few minutes.
Yes, I was there.
And you and Erica argued?
Erica. Her real name is Myrtle. Myrtle Wallace. Yes, we argued. She was being unreasonable about the divorce. I offered to make a deal with her. I offered to pay her off. She agrees to the divorce, Ronald marries me, and I give her exactly what she wants. Only later, on the QT, including that damned 7-carat ring of hers. Only what she wants is for Ronald to beg. And that I can't deliver.
Means, motive, and opportunity. You had all three right there, Miss Hill.
I didn't touch her. She was alive when I left, and I didn't go back.
Where were you around 5:36 the next morning?
I really can't answer that.
The time of the murder, and you can't say where you were? You should think about it.
I was getting a massage in my apartment.
At 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
I'll need the name of your masseur.
Masseuse. Heidi. Heidi!
How long has this been going on?
Well, according to Solange, the affair's been going on for several months.
Where the hell have I been?
Traveling in the wrong circles, I suppose.
Milk's bad.
Mm-hmm. It's terrible. What is so funny?
This Ronald guy. I mean, he's getting his pocket picked for a rock the size of Gibraltar, right? All the while, she's playing sisters with the milkmaid. What do you think they talk about? You know, after.
Why would you ask me that?
You're a woman.
Well, thank you for noticing, but I haven't the slightest idea.
But do you think that it was, I mean, you know, like how was it for you? Like that, or is it more introspective? You know, like, I don't know, intelligent girl talk.
I imagine that they talk about the same things you talk about.
Oh. Well, that leaves out the intelligent talk, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought it might.
I can't believe he wouldn't suspect what was going on.
Yeah, well, some people just see what they want to see.
What do you think he'll do if he finds out?
Take the ring back.
At least that. I mean, I know he's not going to take it laying down.
Would you?
Once more for old time's sakes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know why I bother.
Yeah, Lorenzo. Solange? No, look, calm down. Shh. No, you gotta call burglary. They're the ones that are in charge of break-ins. Mm-hmm. All right. Don't touch a thing. We'll be right there.
What happened?
Somebody broke into her lab. She thinks she saw the guy. Sounds like the same one that mugged her sister.
And took her pictures of the bunch crime scene.
You got it.
We should go over there. Definitely wasn't a burglary.
Oh, somebody went through here with a fine-tooth comb.
What does that mean?
It means he was looking for something.
Do you think it was the film from Erica's murder again?
I thought you already got that from Wayne.
Well, actually, no, not all of it. I had 2 holes in my pocket.
Where are they?
At the processing lab.
You know, why don't you do it here?
I have no idea how to work these things. That's why I have Wayne. He provides me technical expertise, and I enlighten him with artistic sensibility. But he wasn't here when I needed him, so...
Sure.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
How can you do that? Look for something when you don't know what it is.
We are looking for anything that's out of place that doesn't belong there.
Like the killer?
Yeah, that would be a major plus.
Do you have any idea who it might be?
Well, we're starting to narrow it down.
Who do you suspect? Tell me.
Solange, you are starting to sound more and more like a reporter.
You wouldn't be writing an article on Erica's murder for the Sentinel, would you, Solange?
Maybe an entree to a gossip column?
Of course not. Would I do that? Would I take advantage of a friendship for personal gain?
Yeah, you would. But it doesn't matter anyway, because whatever we're looking for, it's not in these photos.
All right. Terrific. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Terrific. We're back to square one. A neighbor saw Leslie and Heidi out on their patio at 6 o'clock. It's massage time every morning.
Is he sure it was Leslie?
Yeah, he got a little breathless when I asked him that. Evidently, they were nude.
Oh.
So it takes 16 minutes plus to get from Leslie's to Erica's, right? Even if it only took 7 or 8 minutes to get into the place and kill Erica, that leaves them out. So I'm hoping that you have something better.
The only thing I got is a big bill for having these photographs computer enhanced. Lieutenant is gonna eat my lunch.
Ouch. Well, I am glad that this was your bright idea, not mine.
Yeah, the world's most expensive way to uncover hidden sprinkler heads.
And walkways that have been sodded over. This is really good stuff, Chris, yeah. Lots to justify going over the department budget.
And yet there's something there.
Did you find anything?
No, let's hang it up. Yes.
Shouldn't we wait for Solange?
She's off catering a party. I left word on her machine.
Yeah, she won't mind. Tell me that she won't mind.
She won't mind. She won't mind. Besides, we got to get to these negatives. Oh, no.
Oh.
Listen, guys, I'm really sorry about this. I had no idea.
Compared to what I would have done, I'd say she's taking it pretty well.
Next time, could you call first?
Absolutely.
Bigger than this?
Bigger.
Bigger yet?
Bigger yet.
All right, now enlarge just the transom.
All right, hold it right there. Focus. Focus. What's that say?
Cabaret.
Cabaret.
Yes. Thanks, Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, send him in.
You should give it a rest, Gordon. You're gonna work yourself to death.
Oh, there's too much to do, kiddo. You know, I don't think even you realize how big this deal is that we're putting together.
Do you ever wonder if it's worth it?
What brings you around?
I came by to tell you that I'm going to the police. I'm going to tell them that I was there. I didn't kill Erica. They can't do anything to me.
Oh, yes. They can. They can pressure you. They can pressure you into making a confession. I mean, it's fine. You're here. You're safe. It's okay. But listen, after they sweat you, they can sweat you for 8, 10 hours. And I'm telling you, they can get you to say anything they want you to say.
I'm fed up with the lying. I can't sleep at night. Leslie and I have split up. My whole life is a shambles.
Ronald, look. This deal is real close. This deal is going to save the company. If you're arrested, it's over. I mean, we're history.
Maybe it's best this way.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you.
Look, Gordon, I just can't do it anymore.
All right, if you don't care about yourself, you think about me. I'm your friend. I'm the one who protected you from people who tried to ruin you. I'm not going to let you do that.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Tried to ruin me? Who? You mean Erica?
Yeah, I mean Erica.
She deserved a lot of things, but dying wasn't one of them.
She wanted to destroy us. I did this for us.
No, Gordon, you did it for you.
Put it down. Put it down. Ronald, just put it down. Oh, it is so easy for you, isn't it? You had billions, and you blew it. This deal was supposed to be mine. It was going to be all mine. But you couldn't leave it alone, could you? No. You had to screw it up just like you screwed up everything else in your life.
Okay, Gordon.
We're gonna go for a little ride now. I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Not at Tully's office.
And there's no answer at his home.
The boat.
We called the Coast Guard to be on alert for the cabaret. If Ronald and Tully were in this together, they were probably heading south.
Gordon. Oh, this is crazy. Let's just talk this out. I'll give you half the company if that's what you want. Just draw up the papers. Gordon, you can run it the way you want to run it. I want to retire anyway. Hell, you already know that.
Ronald, don't be foolish. I wish it could be different, but it can't be. Now, in about 15 minutes, we'll be out over the reef. I'm going to throw in a bucket of chum to bring in the sharks. And that'll be that.
Did you get in touch with the Coast Guard?
Yeah. They dispatched a vessel to the area, and Air Patrol's putting up a chopper now.
Great, let's tell them to keep their distance or maybe guns on board.
Gone. Somebody help me!
You all right?
No, a contract is a contract. You put your name on a piece of paper, you should be made to stick to it.
Come hell or high water.
Come hell or high water.
I don't believe you. No, prenuptials are not ordinary contracts, Chris. I mean, they're unfair to women.
Just as unfair for men.
Oh, show me how. I mean, if a woman refuses to sign one, she is considered a gold digger. And if she agrees, then she is bound to that amount, no matter how much she may later on contribute to her husband's success, you know?
You make a point. You make a point.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter, though. Leslie already gave the ring back.
She gave. It was repossessed by that jeweler that was suing Ronald for non-payment. You know, it's really a shame. I really hope to try it on.
Well, you could always try on the one we found at Tully's. Man, part of the stuff he took from Erica's.
Wow. You know, I think I'll just keep the one that you gave me, thanks. No, I mean, the only real value in a ring is the love that it represents. Without heart, a diamond is just another rock.
That's nice, Rita. That's even poetic.
Well, thank you. You know, of course, if you ever did want to give me a diamond, I like them really big.
I'll bet you do.